Welcome back, everyone. I am Brian. This is Dave from Parts Unknown.
Hey.
And that's Alip Ba Ta over there. You guys, we invited you over. Come on in, have a seat. There's plenty of space in the living room. We have our coffee. Coffee.
Delicious.
And we are going to have a raw, honest, and unedited reaction. You guys are going to have one after we're done listening to this one. Now, Dave, we were looking for something else.
Yeah.
And then you saw this, and you said, ooh. Why did you say, ooh, that we should do this one?
That's one of my favorite mob movies. Is
Okay.
The Godfather.
I
love that.
I don't recall. I've probably seen parts of them.
Yeah.
I was never a mob movie kind of guy.
Ooh, that's my favorite one.
So now you got me. I wasn't expecting to do this. But I bet you, because it's such an iconic movie,
Oh, yeah.
I bet you I'll recognize the melody.
Oh, yeah.
I'm hoping I will. But as is always true with the master, it doesn't matter if he's covering or doing an original. To me, it's all original.
Right.
Because of the way that he plays.
Yeah.
So, that's what we're going to do. Those of you who are new here, welcome. Have a seat. Get your coffee. We're going to watch. We're going to listen. We're going to enjoy. Please subscribe and like. That will help grow the channel. If you want to support the channel, there are 3 ways to do that. Check out the description box below. I will have to say this. I heard it said, someone said it very poignantly. If you are, how did they put it? If you're buying streaming services and you're buying subscriptions to movie services, that sort of stuff,
Yep.
but you're not supporting your favorite reactor, what's the point?
Yeah.
You know?
True.
And I thought about that, and I'm like, okay, so when we do reactions, I got into this for other reasons.
Right.
But the idea to grow into something bigger and better.
Yeah.
Putting a lot of time and effort into this. I go to work, I work, 10 to 12 hours a day.
Yep.
I come home, I take a shower, I put together videos, I put them out, I go to bed, rinse and repeat 5 days a week.
Yep.
So, yeah, it would be nice to see some fruits.
Yeah.
Fruits of the labor,
Exactly.
But it is a labor of love, just as his are. I mean, that's what I love about the independent artists that I'm reviewing. They don't belong to any sort of record companies, any sort of corporatocracy. They're not being controlled by them.
Exactly.
Which means they're not controlling what we listen to.
Yeah.
They're growing their own career.
Base.
Yeah, and their base.
Yeah.
On their own.
Yeah.
And I mean, I am super excited. And Indonesia has been freaking fantastic. I will tell you that.
That's awesome.
The amount of talent that comes out of Indonesia is amazing.
Yeah.
You guys are the best. Super thanks below. I gotta do it. Okay, let's do this before I embarrass myself any further. What's going on here, Dave? Okay. Ready?
Yep.
So raw and honest. Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah. it is. Man, they gave me chills.
Did it?
That was really good.
That was nice.
That was awesome.
I like that.
Yeah.
I don't recall it. I think I recall maybe little bits and pieces.
It's like
of it.
the intro to the
Right.
movie. And, oh man, there was parts in there where I was just getting chills. That
So
was
what? I mean,
good.
what was giving you the chills?
Thinking about the movie.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I said, that was one of those movies I watched it all the time. Well, not maybe as a kid, but when I got older, especially with my mom and my dad.
Yeah.
And that brought back some good memories.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
yeah, I love that movie.
And I think this was a really nice. I love the tone of that Cort guitar. I've never played one before. I would love to get my hands on one just to do it. Those to me sounded like brand new strings on there too, but so I don't know what we call it, but I call it a warble. So when he goes up here above the nut,
Okay.
and he'll don't want to poke a hole in my screen. He'll bend it. He'll pluck the string and he'll bend the string up here.
Okay.
Now, typically, you don't use any of this. This is just connecting to the tuning pegs.
Okay.
All right. And so your notes fall within the fretboard there.
Okay.
So I tried that once. The first time I ever heard him do it, I'm like,
Well, see if I can do it.
yeah. And
Didn't turn out the same.
I couldn't do it because I was so afraid because there's so much tension built up in the string from this point to this point.
Oh, I bet.
Okay, so if you look at the guitar next to you, you see that it's coming up on an angle. It's not just straight.
Yeah.
Okay. Same with the other guitars. So they're coming up on an angle, and so there's a tension point, and the tension point is at the nut.
Okay.
Okay. So I would never have thought to try a technique like that, mainly because I'm afraid that the string would snap and
Yeah.
screw everything up.
Right.
But when I saw him first do that, and now in this song watching him do that, and it's got such a unique tonality to it when you had that.
Yeah.
Kind of like if you think like a thin sheet metal when you
Yep.
when you bend it really.
Yeah.
It's got that kind of sound to it. So that's really cool. Another thing that he does really well is when he does the harmonics.
Yeah.
Okay. And I love how he does the harmonics with the hand, the picking hand. Can I have that guitar for a second?
Sure.
So typically, I don't have my picks over here. So typically, if I was doing a harmonic, so say for example here, well, you guys can't see, but I'm showing Dave, so it doesn't matter. That's a harmonic, right?
Okay.
I'm not holding the string down, pressing it to the fret. This is just, I'm hovering my finger just over that string, and you get that clear harmonic, the natural sound, versus the artificially made. It's the same note,
Yeah.
but you hear the difference in the tonality.
Yep.
Okay, but when he's doing it with the same hand. And I've never tried that before. Yeah, there.
Oh yeah.
I mean, there.
Yeah.
So he's picking with his thumb and he's placing his finger over the fret, the same hand.
Yeah.
That takes some practice, man. And to be able to play it smoothly and as efficiently as he does, it's pretty amazing. You know,
he's been doing this for a while.
And I've reacted to a lot of different fingerstyle players. Okay, now I'm not going to go down the road of who's better, who's worse, because I don't believe in that. I believe in the fact that everybody has their own unique musical voice.
Yeah.
Excuse me, and but I don't feel he's the same as the other ones, in the sense that there is something musically within him that's unique, that has caught my attention more so than the others.
Okay.
But that also may be because of the fact that I've spent more time listening to his music, so I'm getting, my musical voice is getting used to his musical voice.
Could be, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
But I mean, there's no doubt about it. The guy is a master of his craft.
Oh, for
and
sure.
you can tell, I mean, if you just look at him too, he's not a showman.
No.
He's not one of those that's got to do the, you know...
The whole thing. He's just playing.
His showmanship is in the product that he's producing.
Yeah.
And that's it. So, fantastic. Wonderful. All right, now he's done another one today. We saw that.
Yep.
He put it up a few hours ago, so we're going to check that one out too. So you guys stay tuned for that one. I don't know what sequence these videos are going to come out in. But this is the second one that we've done today. The third one will be the brand new Alip Ba Ta song original that he's put out, and then we've got one more too that you chose. So that will be a surprise for you guys because it's going to be a first time reaction for me too. Never heard of the band that he's going to have us react to. So good times.
I'll have you. What we'll do is we'll play it. You can watch it before and let me know what you think, and then.
Or we can just dive right into it.
Yeah.
Jump in the pool and say, "Ooh, here we go." So, all right, guys. God bless you. Jesus loves you. We'll talk to you later. Bye.
See ya.